Hey. Oh, oh, you got a picture?
My red carpet picture. Wait. Let me get my feet just right.
Good, how are you?
Thank you. Thank you.
Here comes somebody. Wait. Back up. Okay.
Wait, one more.
Okay.
Director, yeah.
Dorothy Joe.
You both had big roles in this. Well, Joe, all right, simply put, did you think this night would ever arrive?
I knew it had to eventually, but it's been a long road coming.
Well, is it what you expected?
This is fantastic. Everybody being here, this is so much fun. I'm really, this is fantastic.
Let me give you a chance to score some brownie points. Who is really responsible for this film becoming a film?
What I keep telling my students is they keep asking, hey, you just made a feature. How do you do that? And I tell them, you need to get a cat. That this woman right here just made everything possible. It is, excuse me, I'm going to be able to sell it.
You stay, Roselle.
It is a testament to her that anything is going on today.
All right, let me stop.
Joe, we'll give you the first word.
Well, I just have to thank everyone. There should be 100 people on the stage right here. There were so many people who just were so giving and so wonderful in the making of this. And every chance, every opportunity that I get, I just want to, I need to tell everyone how incredible everyone was in the making of this. From these guys, of course, from everyone who's still out here, from everyone whose name was on there, everyone whose name was in the program, the city of Conway that just kept giving us things and being so sweet. Just the city and just everyone in it, and our department and our college. It was just amazing. And I think this has been a dream for many, many, many years, and I can't thank everyone enough. I keep saying
All right, Joe, let's get to the film itself. Where did the whole idea, how did this, where was the seed planted?
It was a weird thing. I read an article. This is going back 10 years at least, and it was about the chef. And he, and a critic was actually describing this meal that he had with the chef. He was running late to a wedding, and he couldn't go to the wedding because he couldn't leave because the chef just kept bringing him things and asking him, "What is it? What do you taste?" And the critic would go, it tastes like springtime to a child. And it's like, that's just the weirdest, craziest thing. And from that kind of, through many, 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 many versions, many of which were just ridiculously dark and crazy, came this eventually. It was a play about 5 years ago that's actually referring to the lead who couldn't be here tonight, and he was actually from California. He was the lead when we did the play, and we brought him out for this just because he was so fantastic. And but it all just came from a dumb little 2 sentences in an article.
Mike, the images were just incredible in that. How do you capture that? I mean, I recognize some of those locales, but if I didn't know where I was, I wouldn't know where I was.
Yeah, I think the production design department did a really great job. And those who worked on the film know that the interior of the restaurant was built on our our soundstage in Channel 6, the interior of the kitchen for the restaurant was at St. Peter's Episcopal Church. And so every time you see them going back and forth, our visual effects team is working on that, making that seem as seamless as possible. Joe presented me with a challenge early on when he presented the script to me, was that he wanted to make this film using the same resources that our students have. We wanted to, apply that same equipment that we use to teach, that our students use to film their films, and try to keep the entire production in-house. And so that was a challenge, and just, addressing the video cameras, the different video formats, the lighting, the sound equipment was the in-house equipment as well. So, but working from the script, working with Joe doing location scouting, working with the wonderful student crew that I have on camera and lights, was able to get the best images we could.
So does this mean any student who tries to give you an excuse, you can now say, yeah, right?
Right, you can get that shot. Let me show you that shot with that equipment.
Well, Joe, you and Mike, how did you work together? I mean, Joe is the director. You had something in mind, but Mike was the director of photography. So how did you work that together?
Yeah, well, first of all, I gotta say, because you gave thanks to everyone except you, you did such an amazing job, brother. And somebody needs to say. I was like, please, honestly, we started taking basically every morning for about 3 weeks, doing the shot list. I remember we sat down with the intention going, yeah, okay, we'll bust this out in like 2 days. And 3 weeks later, we had a shot list that then we completely changed basically every day before we went out and shot. But yeah, a lot of it honestly, I just Mike has such a better eye than I ever will, and so a lot of it I left as much as possible to him because I knew that would be the best thing for the film. But honestly,
often you'll see directors who want to be looking at a video monitor and assessing performance and things from that. Joe liked to be close to the actors, work with the actors, so he was in the shooting area with the actors doing the scenes, and I was back around the corner somewhere with a little video village, and then we were using that for references, and we could come in and tweak shots as we could. I could let him know that we did get something in camera or wasn't recorded properly, or there was a light or a problem with one of the technical problem. And sometimes he would give me the opportunity to fix that technical problem, and other times he said, that's not important, I'm going forward. So we just kind of had every morning we'd meet and talk about the day, what we were going to do that day, and then we'd proceed to, like I said, change the plan, but at least have a starting point.
Paul, I have a question for you. You're the one who wrote this beautiful score, and it really was wonderful. Were you inspired by the script? How did that work for you?
Yeah, by the script, and also once they had finally locked down the editing of the film and everything, that was right just before Christmas break. And then I started actually working on the music. And it took me a little bit to get started, but I did most of it in about two and a half months or so. And then we recorded the music at the beginning of March. And then my part was mostly done, but Joe and I were meeting just about every week, and I'd show him the new little piece I had written, each of these little things. I ended up writing, I think, about 54 minutes of music altogether. So, yeah, we would meet every week, and I'd show him the new thing I had worked on, and we'd tweak a little thing, a couple things here and there, and just go on from there.
Had you ever done anything like that before?
Well, when I was an undergrad, I had a film scoring class where we
How convenient.
a couple of commercials and a couple short, like maybe no more than 5-minute scenes. But it's the first full-length thing I've ever done, so it was a lot of fun.
It was great.